Now's the best time to experience Mazda with tremendous savings at Team Mazda. For a limited time, get 0% financing on a new Mazda CX-5 or Mazda CX-90 and make no payments for 90 days. Save thousands right now at Team Mazda on Airline.
Ooh, good morning, everybody. Coming up on 7:03. Look at this. A beautiful face we've had all morning. You've seen her before, folks.
Absolutely.
Yes, not even in the recent months. She's been a part of the Channel 9 family. But we've had team traffic today. Johnny's still in the house, too.
What'd you do to Johnny?
Yeah.
I tied him up and put him somewhere.
Yes.
Good. I'm not going to tell where.
Oh, you don't have to tell. Don't tell us.
So you yeah. Johnny.
I like it.
2 words. Plausible deniability. Don't tell us.
We love it.
It's not my first rodeo over here.
Yes.
And if they haven't seen you before, they've heard you before.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, on Q106.5. Look at my little flip going on right there.
That's cute. I think it's cute.
I'm on from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Yeah, let's work on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
We loved having you as a part of our
But
team.
this has been so exciting, being here in the morning
It's
with you
nonstop,
guys.
huh?
The level of energy is here and running around doing traffic. We were just talking about that. I was saying that doing afternoon traffic is like making cupcakes. You kind of put the little icing on and you look at it. In the morning is like you're cooking Thanksgiving dinner. You got greens, peas, how does the song go?
Right.
Greens, potatoes, tomatoes, and
Come on, that's it.
No,
Yes.
you're
what's
totally-
going on in
Yes.
the
You're right. And right here, these two, they're the main course.
Oh,
I'm the sides. The sides
argue
you
the
gotta
sides are the
respect the
best
sides.
part of
It's
Thanksgiving.
a lot
Yeah.
going on in the morning, but I've had
Yes.
such
They're
a
all
great time.
delicious.
I love that. Johnny's trained you well. You guys make a great team here because we were watching that with the weather coming in, but thankfully it's been quiet in our part of the world.
Yeah.
It's still a busy day. You're going to come back this afternoon, huh?
I am going to be back this afternoon.
nice.
And
Good long nap.
here's the part that I don't like. I hear that you're not going to be here tomorrow, but I will be.
I
And
know.
I'm so not happy.
She's got to play with the boys.
You do. Luckily,
Yeah.
you've got the best boys in the business. Yes.
I
These boys
know,
don't
I
play,
know.
and they're fun.
I know. That's the part I like.
Exactly.
That's
They
the
are so
afternoon
much
crew.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, she will admit that too, and you get to work with everyone. We love everyone across the board,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
But the mornings just have a way of doing the good, bad, and the ugly, the fun stuff. You get to laugh. There's moments of
is
brevity
true.
here,
That
which
is
we
so
love.
true.
Yes.
Yeah,
You got to take a moment and breathe.
Yeah. So
Okay.
unfortunately, I'll be back tomorrow.
Oh,
Not
stop.
unfortunate.
we love
And I
that.
love it. And your radio voice is so soothing.
I know.
The most
Yes.
soothing voice.
Yes,
I
it
love
is.
So
I wish
good.
I could get paid for it. There you go.
That's not what we do here.
We just do it for the fun.
What business are we in? Exactly.
You know what we do
Nice.
here. Like I sidestepped that one.
Yeah.
Toughest thing I've ever done.
Friends reference.
We have carcasses on the desk.
Is
A
that
few.
what we're doing?
Yeah, I see them too. Yeah.
Ants, man, they're back.
Are they in your pants or are they on the desk?
Depends
Do
on
you
the
need to
day.
dance?
Well,
Depends on the day. How you guys doing in the weather center?
Thanks to Jeff Morrow,
Yeah.
a lot better.
like
He's
little-
like
So
the
what did
ant
Jeff do?
whisperer. Okay, so what he did, he must have came in. He got a flashlight. He got down and dirty. He followed the trail of ants.
trail of
Okay.
ants.
He followed them up the wall.
Yeah.
He found the entry point and just
Spider-Man.
sprayed the heck out of it. And I haven't seen one over there since.
Jeff
Really?
Morrow.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And
Clean
ants,
it
Man
up.
of the people.
and ants' worst enemy.
Yeah,
Jeff.
they really were taking
I
over.
love
They were
it.
commandeering
They
the weather center yesterday.
It was
They've
crazy.
done in the past too.
They
It's like they
have.
knew the rain
Yeah.
was coming.
Mutiny.
They're like, we're out of
They
here.
knew.
Must be.
Take shelter in the weather center. Like
Right.
these guys know. I couldn't find my clicker. I think the ants carried it
They
away.
moved it. They can lift a lot.
So
They-
coincidentally, Jeff plugged that hole. Our
Yeah.
producer is telling us that she had spotted an ant
They
in a
moved.
whole different room.
Breaking news.
In our control room.
Yeah.
So they
They're
are
sma-
finding
they,
ways.
They smartened up. They're like, all right, let's get away from the weather guy. He
Right.
knows too much. We know too much. Let's go to the TMPs. I don't
Yes.
think they know what they're doing. Just kidding. You guys know what you're doing. Although with the
They
ants, I
make
don't
this
know.
happen.
He's gonna zoom
That's
that
right.
camera right under your
That's
nose.
right. He's going to go up your nose. Just you wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got ant problems. We're figuring that out.
Well.
We'll talk about the driver in a quick second. Tico's got a handle on that. The forecast. We're done with the. We still got some clouds hanging around. Fog a little bit. What's going on?
It's kind of like high fog.
I
It's
gotcha.
not down to the windshield, so you can see out there. And actually, now we can see the buildings. We were half in, half out before. And we're going to hang on to these kind of cloudy, dreary conditions. Matter of fact, we just have a couple of light lingering showers. I'm going to show you the radar in just a second. 62 degrees. Today's very tricky, though, in terms of the temperature, because even though we're starting mild in the low 60s, that's it. That's our forecast high. So steady temperatures And in fact, in the afternoon, we're going to be turning colder. We're going to be turning breezier, and so much colder that the National Weather Service triggered this, and I haven't seen this in a minute, a cold weather advisory. It's not for the Baton Rouge, not for us, but it is for the eastern part of our viewing area from I-55 back on over to the east. That goes into effect tonight through tomorrow morning. It might feel like the mid-20s out there, especially if we hang on to those breezy conditions early on in the evening. Now, we don't have breezy winds right now, but as we get to the afternoon, as the day goes on, behind that front, the winds start to pick up out of the north at 10 to 20, might be gusting around 25 miles per hour. That will make it feel cooler, especially later in the day. So there goes the cold front. We didn't have anything strong. We didn't have anything severe. Matter of fact, I didn't even hear any rumbles of thunder. Slept right through it. A little pitter-patter of rain, and there's that last back edge of rain, but the back edge of the clouds, that's way out there to the north and west. And matter of fact, we might not even get a couple of breaks of sun. Maybe we will in the afternoon. Not going to be much of a player. And this is like Groundhog Day over here. The front moved through, then it stalls, and then here we go again. Another coastal low forming around the Texas area. That's going to bring another round of rain our way Sunday going into Monday. We're going to look at that over the next couple of days. Today, we hold on to the mostly cloudy conditions, and watch this. Usually around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we hit our high temperature, right? Not going to be the deal for today. This is 3 in the afternoon, and we're in the mid-50s, so we're actually going to be cooler. And just how low will the mercury go? I'm going to admit this. I'm a little nervous about tonight because I'm saying Baton Rouge is going to stay above freezing, but it's going to be real close. It really is. If you live around New Roads, Macomb, Bogalusa, I want you guys to go ahead and prepare for a light freeze before you go to bed tonight. What's this? I thought we got rid of the rain, right? No, another round of 2 to 4 inches. Now, of course, remember, that's over the next 7 days. So we weren't saying 2 to 4 inches was expected yesterday. It was for the next week. It's going to be an active weather pattern. There you go. The graph model wants to take Baton Rouge very close to 32. Sometimes they're a little bit aggressive, though, on that. That's it for the high, 63. Take the jacket with you for today, even if you don't need it in the morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy. And again, tonight's going to be really cold. If you're north of the city, north of EBR, definitely prepare for that light freeze. Temperatures are going to drop very quickly. Look how cold it's going to be on Friday. Friday, high temperatures only in the mid-50s, so you want the jacket. 20% Saturday, but that's the cooler day. 60% Sunday, but that's the warmer day. I mean, look at this roller coaster right back to the 70s. You know, we talked about, Tico, how flu season is almost worse in Louisiana than everywhere else. I think it's these up and down temperatures, right, that kind of help us get sick. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. And Johnny's suffering from it, and I do too, but I haven't had a real serious bout just yet, so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. As we wrap things up, right about now, 10 eastbound is not looking too bad moving into the Baton Rouge area. The hot spot remains on the westbound side of I-12. That volume still backing up as you approach 4-H Club Road, stop and go all the way out towards the 10-12 split. We can see an unfortunate commuter having car problems this morning, so let's wish them well. And don't forget, school zones are active right now. That's the most important part. Put those cell phones down and watch out for the kids. We'll be right back.
Folks, I want to get you caught up on the very latest as we kind of get going here. And something that just broke within like the last half hour. Our Matt Venezia live on the scene earlier this morning. An abandoned truck along West Lakeshore Drive. Look at this.
Yeah, so this is West Lakeshore Drive by Cornell, kind of by the running path there, right by the LSU Lake. So we were told that the BRFD, the fire department, called out to respond to the scene here. A truck just found submerged there in that water right off of West Lakeshore Drive. We're told no driver was inside the truck at the time, so they don't know the condition of him. They didn't see him at the time. Baton Rouge Police is now handling this investigation, but you can see our photographer Brandon Shackelford kind of found the grooves where maybe this truck had swerved off into that water. A lot to develop here in this investigation. Maybe if you saw something, it's a call to Crime Stoppers, but again, Baton Rouge Police is working this.
Speaking of seeing something, I want to put your eyes on this right here. That is, I want to introduce you to 46-year-old Jarvis Morton. Liz, he's been missing for nearly 2 weeks.
So he's described as 6'1", about 175 pounds, his low haircut and a thin beard. He's been missing since early November, so if you happen to see him, well, go ahead and call police. They're asking you to call the Missing Persons Division or Crime Stoppers if you've seen him, but that's not the only person that Baton Rouge Police need your help locating here.
Floyd Thibodeau is who you're looking at here, 22 years old. Here's the thing, Liz. They're saying this guy is wanted in connection possibly to a murder investigation, but this one goes back a ways. Right? Is this like last December?
It sure does. This Tamari Drive sound familiar to you? They say that this is in connection to that shooting where a man died there in Tamari Drive, December of 23. So if you happen to notice this man, maybe you think you've seen him or know where he may be, it is a call to Crime Stoppers. Remember, you could be eligible for a cash reward for any information that could lead to his arrest.
Want to let you know as well, though, waiting to hear, working with BRPD right now to get the very latest for you, a deadly shooting from Tuesday night. Beyond that, though, Liz, not a lot known here, just that this was a deadly shooting. Was this right along Highland? Yeah,
you can see we're kind of busy intersection. You've got an apartment complex and many residences right there between Duplanche and Lee Drive. If you know anything, it is a call to Crime Stoppers as well.
All right, so just know that that's going on, and know that this is going on. One more heads up for you. Early voting is over. They had fewer people voting this time around as they did with the primaries. You got the absentee ballots due tomorrow by 4:30. Election day, of course, is Saturday around the way. And just because you don't think you got a local race on your ballot, no, you got 4 amendments on your ballot.
We have a web story detailing those and what you're voting on, what a vote yes and no would mean for each amendment. That's waiting for you on the 9 News app.
There you go. Okay, you still want to do this?
Yes, absolutely.
Look at her, bright-eyed and eager. We love that.
Absolutely.
One of us, Tico.
Crazy like the rest of us.
Yeah. In fact, we've got another weather and traffic report coming up in about 10 minutes here, live on WAFB.
Yes.
So thanks for switching back and forth with us here. Tico, thanks for bouncing back and forth with us too.
Just running.
Yeah.
Just run. Oh, it's
For
over?
now.
It's just the beginning.
That's it.
Yeah.
Still have a couple more hours to go. We're with you every step of the way.
Celebrate the season and the savings during Toyotathon at Team Toyota. Right now, get 2.99% financing on new 24 and 25 Tundras, or get a new 25 Camry for just $329 a month. The time to save is right now during Toyotathon at Team Toyota.